In the top stories, Prime Minister Drew commends water services officials on new groundwater source discovery. The St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association celebrates 25 years of youth development, and the first cohort of the most recent Taiwan scholarship recipients departed the Federation for Taipei. The details on these stories and others when we return.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Welcome to the ZIZ Evening Newscast. I am Jamie Morris. Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew says a new groundwater source discovered in Sadlers could produce nearly 500,000 gallons of water a day, significantly improving the water supply for communities across northeastern St. Kitts. Prime Minister Drew says water was successfully found at the first site drilled under the government's groundwater drilling program. The drilling team has already moved to Newton Ground as authorities continue to explore potential groundwater sites across the island. Chief Water Engineer Landreth Isaac says the groundwater program is part of a broader national strategy to increase water production and strengthen the country's distribution network. That strategy also includes the Bastille desalination plant, which was commissioned in February and added approximately 2 million gallons of water per day to the national supply. Isaac estimates that once the new groundwater wells are completed and integrated into the national system, St. Kitts could achieve approximately 99.9% 24-hour water service coverage. The potential impact can already be seen in Kayon. Isaac says residents there experienced significant improvements after a new groundwater well was commissioned in 2024, with communities that had endured years of shortages subsequently benefiting from continuous water service. The government says it hopes to replicate that success in other communities through the ongoing drilling program. Prime Minister Drew is commending Minister of Public Infrastructure, Energy and Utilities Conress Maynard and the team at the St. Kitts Water Services Department for what he calls their hard work, technical leadership, and commitment to addressing the country's long-standing water challenges. The Prime Minister says the objective remains clear: reliable 24-hour water service for people wherever they live in St. Kitts. In other news, the St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association is celebrating 25 years of developing young leaders. The association officially launched its Silver Jubilee celebrations with an evening of recognition, reflection, and a look toward the future. The SKNYPA officially launched its Silver Jubilee celebrations during a cocktail reception at Casa Lagos earlier this month. The event was held under the auspices of SKNYPA founding father and Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Jeffrey Hanley. Governor General Dame Marcella Liebert, an SKNYPA honorary member, was also in attendance. The launch featured the unveiling of several elements of the anniversary celebrations, including the Silver Jubilee logo, an anniversary song, a docuseries trailer, the association's website, and an official launch video. The theme for the 25th anniversary was also revealed: From Vision to Voice, Empowered Then, Transforming Tomorrow. President of the SKNYPA, Jalen Monzak, says the theme captures the story of the association's 25 years and its continued impact on the young people who pass through its ranks. Monzak says youth development can shape a person long after a program, activity, or term of leadership has ended. He is encouraging young people and alumni to participate in the anniversary activities with the aim of turning the celebrations into opportunities for leadership, legacy, and continued youth development. For Dr. Hanley, the anniversary is also an opportunity to reflect on how the vision for a formal youth parliament in St. Kitts and Nevis began. Hanley recalled his participation in the 1998 CARICOM Youth Parliament in the Bahamas, which he said helped inspire the idea of establishing a similar body at home. He also reflected on the early youth parliament debates held in 1999 and 2000, which helped lay the groundwork for the eventual formation of the SKNYPA. Former SKNYPA President Jean Williams-Knight reflected on the association's impact from an alumnus perspective. Williams-Knight says she became involved with the SKNYPA in 2000 at a time when the organization had supporters but also detractors. She recalled Mr. Desmond Ward, a key figure in the formation of the group, who insisted that members be prepared for every sitting and be ready to face resistance. Williams-Knight says the formal launch of the SKNYPA inspired many other young people to get involved. She also expressed gratitude to former National Assembly Clerk Jose Lloyd, who stepped in to provide mentorship following Ward's death. And for Governor General Dame Marcella Liburd, the anniversary launch was a celebration worthy of the occasion. In a statement following the event, Dame Marcella described the reception as well organized and efficiently executed. She congratulated the SKNYPA on 25 years of commitment to youth development and wished the association continued success with its anniversary activities and future endeavors. Also in local news, the first batch of Taiwan scholarship recipients from St. Kitts and Nevis has departed the Federation for Taiwan. 23 students are heading overseas to pursue tertiary education, with Taiwan's ambassador to St. Kitts and Nevis on hand to see them off. 23 young Kittitians and divisions are on their way to Taiwan, where they will pursue tertiary education under the Taiwan Scholarship Program. The students departed the Federation Saturday from the Robert L. Bradshaw International Airport. Resident Ambassador of the Republic of China Taiwan, His Excellency Edward Tao, was at the airport to bid farewell to the first batch of scholarship recipients. In a brief statement, the Taiwanese embassy said it wished all 23 students a safe journey and great success in their academic endeavors in Taiwan. Also on hand to see the students off was Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Lisa Pestana. The Association of St. Kitts and Nevis Nationals in Taiwan also welcomed news of the students' departure. In a message to the scholarship recipients, the association wished them a safe journey and said it looks forward to welcoming them to Taiwan. The scholarship program provides students from St. Kitts and Nevis with an opportunity to pursue higher education in Taiwan while strengthening the long-standing relationship between the two countries. For the students, the journey marks the beginning of a new chapter and an opportunity to gain skills and qualifications they can eventually bring back home. Coming up after the break, as the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots get set for this year's home games, we'll update you on what the path ahead looks like for the home team. More after this.
You loved the savings before, now we're doubling everything. It's the SL Horsefits Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store Double Cash Back Magic event.
Feel the magic everywhere.
Double the deals, double the savings, double the magic. Get free groceries, just double it. That means double cash back, double the free groceries, double the savings, double the magic, double the excitement across the entire store. Upgrade your living room, refresh your bedroom, transform your dining space, grab new appliances, and save bigger than ever before. Why settle for free groceries when you can double it? It's your chance to shop smarter, save bigger, and reward your family double. Visit SL Horsefits Furniture and Appliances and Ashley Furniture Home Store now before it's over. Double the deals, double the free groceries, double the magic, double the cash back.
Cashback magic is here.
Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. You can spend it when you want it, how you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank Life is nice. Home or away, any time of the day. Credit or debit, right in your pocket. With National Bank card, so many benefits. Oh yeah, the choice is yours. Just come and embrace it. Live your life your way with purchases big or small. Mango, nuts, breadfruit and all. You can spend it when you want it. How you like, where you like. Swipe your card, live your life. National Bank life is nice, nice, nice.
Welcome back. Residents in and around Connery and Keys are being advised to take precautions as firearms training is scheduled to take place at the rifle range at Baker's Point. The exercise is planned for Monday and Tuesday. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is advising members of the public that firearms training will be conducted at the rifle range at Baker's Point, Connery on Monday, August 24th and Tuesday, August 25th. According to the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, the training exercise will take place between 6 a.m. and 5 p.m. on both days. Residents of Keys and Connery villages, as well as livestock owners in the surrounding area, are being asked to avoid grazing animals near the range while the exercise is underway. The police are also urging members of the public not to loiter on the beach in the area during the training period. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force says the measures are being taken in the interest of public safety. The police force is thanking residents and members of the public for their cooperation and understanding as the training exercise takes place. In other news, police say a man who was the subject of a public appeal in connection with an ongoing criminal investigation is now in custody. Elvin Mills presented himself to police early Saturday morning. According to the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, Mills presented himself at the Bastyr Police Station in the early morning hours of Saturday, August 22nd. Police had previously appealed to the public for assistance in locating Mills. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is continuing its investigation and is reminding members of the public that anyone with information about criminal activity should contact the Criminal Investigations Department. Information can be provided by calling 662-7062 or 465-2241 extensions 4220 or 4231. Members of the public can also contact Crime Stoppers at 707 or report information to the nearest police station. The police force thanked the public for its cooperation as investigations continue and authorities work to bring justice to victims. The 2026 Caribbean Premier League is heating up, and as the tournament enters another crucial phase, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots are preparing to bring the action home to Warner Park. The Patriots have some work to do in the standings, but they will have 4 opportunities to turn their campaign around in front of the home crowd. With the race for the playoff spots beginning to take shape, the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons have made an early statement, sitting at the top of the standing after a strong start to the tournament. In their latest outing Saturday night at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua, the Falcons defeated the Trinbago Knight Riders by 5 wickets. Trinbago posted 165 for 6 from their 20 overs, but the Falcons successfully chased down the target, reaching 168 for 5 with 9 balls remaining. ESPN Quick Info reports that Shadab Khan led the Falcons' chase with an unbeaten 52, while Casal Pereira finished on 34 not out. The victory gave the Falcons 3 wins from 5 matches and 6 points. The Guyana Amazon Warriors and Barbados Tridents have also made strong starts, with both teams currently on 4 points. The St. Lucia Kings, meanwhile, bounced back from a difficult start with a 6-wicket victory over the Jamaica Kingsmen on Friday. That brings us to the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. The Patriots have had a difficult start with 1 win from 4 matches, and they will now now look to use home advantage to change the direction of their campaign. Their only victory so far came against the St. Lucia Kings on August 12th when the Patriots chased down 155 with 5 wickets in hand. The homestand begins Thursday, August 27th, when the Patriots take on the Jamaica Kingsmen. That match is scheduled for 7 p.m. Then on Sunday, August 30th, the Patriots face the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons again at 7 p.m. The Patriots will then take on the Barbados Tridents on Tuesday, September 1st, before wrapping up this stretch against the St. Lucia Kings on Thursday, September 3rd. That's 4 home matches in 8 days, giving the Patriots 4 opportunities to collect valuable points and put themselves back into playoff contention. For the Patriots, the equation is simple. Win at home, collect the points, and keep the playoff hopes alive. All CPL 2026 matches can be listened to live on ZIZ Radio 96.1 FM. Coming up in regional news, the OECS and UNICEF launch regional child policy. The details in a moment.
Hurricane season is here. Are you ready? Don't get caught in the dark. Protect your family and your home with everything you need from Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Stock up on generators, portable power stations, flashlights, batteries, tarps, coolers, roofing materials, and other storm essentials before the weather turns. Don't wait until the shelves are empty. Visit Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers today and prepare with confidence. Horsford's, everything you need before the storm.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now. If you need cash in a flash with now, no need to fuss, leave it to us. When you need cash in a flash, no need to fuss, leave it to us. Hear me now.
When life throws surprises your way, now's here to help. Whether it's for an urgent bill payment, home improvements, or unexpected health expenses, or even that last-minute holiday trip. With Now, you get cash in a flash, approved in just 24 hours.
Now loans, cash at the speed of life, so fast you won't believe it. Now loans, cash at the speed of life, right now, right now.
A loan product powered by National Bank.
In regional news, the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States is stepping up its commitment to protecting and empowering children across the region. 9 OECS countries and territories have joined forces around a new regional child policy designed to strengthen the rights, safety, and well-being of children through 2032. A new regional framework is being launched to help ensure that children across the Eastern Caribbean are safe, supported, and able to reach their full potential. The policy brings together Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Kitts and Nevis, Montserrat, Anguilla, and the British Virgin Islands, while being supported by UNICEF. The vision is that by 2032, every child in the OECS will feel valued, safe, supported, loved, and empowered, regardless of gender, disability, migration status, or background. OECS Director General Dr. Didacus Jules says the policy must be about more than words on paper. He says a child does not live inside a document, but instead lives in a home, a community, and a village. Jules says the policy is therefore a promise, but more importantly, a plan of action. The framework is designed to strengthen areas including education, healthcare, child protection, justice, and social support. It is also aligned with the OECS Strategic Priority 5, which focuses on advancing equity and inclusion and reducing disparities in health, education, and social outcomes. Cicera Simon, head of the Human and Social Division at the OECS Commission, says accountability will be critical to making the policy work. Simon says the blueprint will not be allowed to simply sit on a shelf. She says the OECS intends to implement it, track progress, and enforce the commitments made to children. The policy is supported by prioritization and economic costing work, which is expected to help member states turn the regional commitments into measurable and sustainable action. UNICEF representative for the Eastern Caribbean area, Mariam Abdou, says the policy ultimately has to make a difference in the lives of individual children. She highlighted the example of a young girl named Aaliyah, emphasizing the importance of giving every child across the 9 OECS countries and territories the opportunity to survive, thrive, learn, participate, and reach their full potential. UNICEF Child Protection Officer Bertrand Moses says the goal was to ensure children could understand the policy and use it to advocate for stronger systems and services in their own countries. The launch now marks the beginning of the implementation phase. The OECS Commission, UNICEF, and member states are identifying priority areas for action, while economic costing work is being used to help determine the investments needed. The regional goal is straightforward: to ensure that the commitments made in the policy are reflected in the schools, health services, communities, and systems that shape children's everyday lives. And by 2032, the OECS says every child should have a better opportunity to feel safe, valued, supported, and empowered. Coming up in international news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is warning that Russia could mobilize as many as 300,000 additional troops later this year. The details when we return.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day, through your life's journey, we're here to stay, NCI will protect you all the way, whole life, term life, NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always.
In international news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is warning that Russia could mobilize as many as 300,000 additional troops later this year. Zelensky says he expects Moscow to use the new forces in an effort to capture the remaining Ukrainian-held areas of the Donetsk region. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky says Russia could mobilize another 300,000 troops later this year as Moscow continues its campaign to capture more territory in eastern Ukraine. Zelensky made the claim in wide-ranging remarks released Sunday. He says he expects Russia to end the year controlling roughly the same amount of Ukrainian territory it held at the beginning of the year, despite what he described as heavy personnel losses. Zelensky claims Russia has lost about 267,000 personnel since the beginning of the year, including approximately 155,000 killed. Those figures cannot be independently verified, but CNN reports they are broadly in line with some estimates from Western officials. Zelensky says he believes a new mobilization could take place after Russia's parliamentary elections next month. He suggested the Russian government could avoid announcing the mobilization in major cities, apparently in an effort to limit public opposition. Russia previously announced a major military mobilization in 2022, triggering protests and prompting some young men to leave the country. Zelensky says he believes Russian President Vladimir Putin could deploy the additional troops depending on the military situation in eastern Ukraine. He also claims Putin has instructed his military commanders to complete the occupation of the Donetsk region by the end of the year. Ukraine continues to hold roughly 20% of Donetsk, including a strategically important belt of industrial cities such as Sloviansk and Kramatorsk. When we return, we'll have a recap of the top stories.
Trust in NCI, come to NCI, protect with NCI, only NCI, always here for you, always, NCI is here for you, always, whole life, term life for your peace, healthcare, health plans, no worries, home shield coverage, you're safe, choose NCI to secure your space, life challenges will come your way, but NCI brightens your day, through your life protecting NCI. Come to NCI, protect with NCI. Only NCI. Always here for you, always. NCI is here for you, always.
Here's a recap of the top stories. Prime Minister Drew commends Water Services officials on new groundwater source discovery. The St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association celebrates 25 years of youth development, and the first cohort of the most recent Taiwan scholarship recipients departed the Federation for Taipei. That brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you for joining us. I am Jamie Morris.